Hi Piotr, how are you?
Hi, Andy. Thank you very much. Doing very well. How about yourself?
Very good, thank you. So,
Very good.
I asked you to speak with me for a few minutes because I would like to learn more about Tequma and about the people at Tequma. Could you tell me in a few words what is Tequma and what do we do?
Well, very simple. We are, as a Tequma, we are partner of Salesforce, and we're helping the companies to implement the sales, service, and marketing processes on the Salesforce clouds. We also using our experience just to improve the process if possible, and just to drive the efficiency out of the existing processes. So really, that's very simple. We are helping the companies to drive sales, service, and marketing process out of the Salesforce.
Okay. So I suppose that the expertise you're sharing with companies comes from your experience. So
That's right.
could you tell me a bit more about your background and what have you done before Takuma?
This is great, guys. So just we have the sessions for about like 5 days right now, which we can go around and we can talk about my experiences. So I need to squeeze it to the 1 minute. I start my career, and this is what I learned about all of the processes, the way how they're structured. It's with the consulting companies. The last one which I worked was AT Kearney, when we just implement the platform system processes was really great experience. And then for the next part of my career, I spent the time with the sales services, IT operations in the GE, in GE Healthcare, GE Capital, and the GE Renewable Energy. So this is where I learned all of the parts related to the process efficiency, how to improve the sales, how to cut costs, etc., etc. So this is how I try just to help all of the companies right now with my knowledge, and also with Jacek experience is very similar. So just he spent the time as well, just building the operations, doing the startups himself. So we have some background experience to help companies.
Okay, so you told us about a few big names, but are these processes important only for big companies, or why are the processes important at all? Why is it important for them to be standardized or properly introduced?
No, I think that's a very good question, Andy. I think the processes can be also the killer, right? And you just you remember for sure when you called some of the support for your phone or for your whatever service you use, and the guy on the or the lady on the phone was just really obsessed, saying, "No, I cannot do this because of the process. I cannot do this because of the process." So it really depends, how you define it and how you build it, how you do this. I think the key element of the process doesn't really matter if it's for small or big. Is really just to be customer centric. I think one of the key the role model for me really of talking about the customers and the customer centricity is Amazon. Even the people do not like them because of the commercial activity. I think from the process perspective and the customer centricity, they're one of the best on the market. So they really focus the processes on the customer. And they were starting very small, and they're right now very big. So I think this is really, that's answering your question. The processes can be used in the small and the big and the average, whatever. It just need to be used properly.
Okay, so Takuma calls itself the Swiss partner in your Salesforce journey. How is
That's right.
Salesforce? Where does Salesforce come in the process of building
Mhm.
processes? Where does it come in?
That's a nice how you spot it. Just the one things which we try to do, and this is what we do with our existing customers. We usually start with the reflection of the process, and with our experience, which is pretty important, we know which part of it quickly look at it and what we can do. We need to adjust and how we can just look at the details. But then at the end, we also promise ourselves that we will support this process with the technology. Today you do not have the company who just wants to automate without having the technology the technology at the end. And what we choose with Jacek is just we choose the Salesforce because this is the right now the technology and the platform which use the sales service and marketing on the best possible level. So we use it in the previous companies as well, and we thought that the Salesforce will be able to support us with all of our implementation, which we will do for the customer. And I like the company as well. They have the very same values as we do have. So that's something which was really fitting well. And we are official partner of the Salesforce as well. So that's also helps.
Okay, awesome. So we will go more into what could go wrong in the next video. But for now, thank you very much, Piotr. If someone would like to speak with Piotr, please book a slot through our website. Please follow our LinkedIn and see you in the next video. Thank you very much, Piotr.
Thank you very much for having me, Andy. Have a great one. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.